Okay. What are we doing? Okay, we had a choice to make. Where to go next? Yeah, I think I'll go to Manan. I want to meet the Genoharadan guy. After that, we'll probably go to Kashyyyk, unless Genoharadan thing leads to something else. Oh, it's a battle.
Incoming fighters!
Only one left. These are... There's nothing dangerous about these. I don't know why they're really okay. Maybe they were harder on our gamepad or something. We won't be taking anyone with us. It was come alone to something something. Ah, datapad, datapad. This is a terrible inventory system. There are a few filters, but in general this is just terrible. Oh. See Hulas on Manan. Come along. Okay, Hulas. We're hunting people. Cameras activated. We're hunting Hulas. Hulas? Are you Hulas? No. It's not a cell cat, it's a... I think it's a Rhodian. Not they're bug-eyed little guys. Sort of look like insects. I guess I don't have to pay the 100 credits, or they took it out of my wallet. I'm not sure. 2,400, maybe, maybe not. I can't tell. You're not with us. There were 2 Rhodians in this section. There's one. I think that was a shady Rhodian. Who loves?
Kakinja nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa ishun kun. Nova mulirati like kuka, kang nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pi ula.
That's a rather strange greeting.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tong wama jiko na. Tong ipa no kunek abog. Tong wama aki inko tune. O tong wama ji aki inko tune. Tong pa no kun no nek. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki nula kun kin.
Isn't going nowhere.
Kunik yota.
Who are you?
Kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. Nova mulirati like kuka. Kang ibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pi
He's a sneaky bastard. He never goes When I asked him his name, he went all around how names have meaning and how they're meaningless, so he couldn't just answer the question. Okay, Sinivek gave me a message to see you.
Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hi wama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun, no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
If I come with others, he will not speak of these things.
Kimba no kun nik yota. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki
Genoharadan, a secret society of bounty hunters.
Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan.
I've never heard of you.
Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hi wama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa
Yeah,
no
there
kun.
wouldn't be much of a secret society if everyone had heard of them.
Ki mulira kun king.
But if that's true, they should be fairly competent.
Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa.
Naturally, if I tell someone about this, they'll deny everything.
Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hi wama ji aki inko tu. Tong pa no kun, no nek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik yota.
Yeah, I understand.
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo.
Yeah, if I ever betray their trust, any future opportunities are lost.
Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jiko na.
They don't want anyone to know they exist. So if I don't follow the rules, they'll just vanish and that's it. This has gone on for quite a long time. Naturally, I'll at least say that I'll preserve the secrecy, and I don't really see how I would benefit in telling anyone either, so sure. I'm not quite sure what he says is true, but they seem to be a competent group of combat capable people. So it's not exactly an impossibility. How does anyone hire you if nobody knows you exist? Yeah, a few powerful people know, and if they think that someone might have use for their services, they'll contact them themselves. Yeah, what does this have to do with me? Ah, he's our king of Calo Nord. Shows that we have potential. And great aid to the Republic. Why would the Genoharadan protect the Republic? I guess they already have an established power structure that they've sort of attached themselves to, so they don't want to lose that. They have great influence and power at the moment, so they want to preserve that too.
Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato Kamchi, Yatuka Ulan.
Okay, what's in this for me?
Tong Hidwama Aki Inkotune, Otong Hidwama Ji Aki Inkotun. Tong
Join a
Panokun,
powerful
Nonek, Chiwi
organization,
Aita
Eighth
Ka Tong
Republic.
Chicha. Ki Mulira Kun King. Kimba no Kun Nik Lota. Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha.
The Genoharadan reward their agents very, very well. That's what I like to hear. Fighting against the Sith hasn't proven to be exactly cheap. Okay, what do I have to do to join? Proof of loyalty and competence. Target 2 must be eliminated. Oh yeah, I'm ready to prove myself worthy of the Genoharadan. Ability to kill is not all. You also must be able to kill discreetly. And no one must ever know of these assignments, not even our allies and companions. Okay, that's questionable. You cannot ask people information about your target. You have to rely on the information he gives me. So that's very questionable. It's sort of it allows him to manipulate all the information I get, control my view of the situation, and get me to do what he wants. Okay, who's my target? I'll go with it still until I have a reason to not go with it. Eliminate either 2 targets, slaver or anti-republic terrorist. Tell me about the slaver. He's been causing trouble. Apparently he's been ransoming some senators. Dulan is on down to him. Okay, where's the other one? Downtown would be an okay place, so we've cleared it, so that would be very easy to take. But Lorgal, we could also kill both of them. Apparently a bomber targeting civilians, allegedly at least. Okay, he's here. Okay, if there's a trial, he is free to voice his political beliefs, so they want to kill him before he leaves for the trial.
Tong panokun, no
So I need to assassinate it, and it's on the Republic Embassy, I think. Yeah. I will try to do both of these.
Jiskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki snaktoma, tuyami jusku chitanai,
Yeah.
uchua penki, toba na otobokasa.
If there's others with me, make sure they think I act for the Republic, not the Genoharadan. Okay, there's a separate reward for killing each. And we get both rewards if we kill both, so I'll kill both. Okay, you're a temporary assassin. I think the embassy is here. These guys shouldn't have too much problem with me assassinating people, so we'll do this with them.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Yeah, I'll be open what I need. I'll seek a star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Come on, he's not gonna tell us. More importantly, we need to gain access to the embassy. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid? What is this recording?
It's intelligence information about Sith activities on Manan, as well as some oceanographic reports on the local marine life.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How the hell would I get to the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Interrogating the prisoner sounds good. I'll ask about the other ways, though.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Any other way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Did cars, because that'll give us access to the embassy.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Yep. Oh, sixth prisoner. I'm going to kill that bastard.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Terminal sequences?
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Yeah. How the hell do we kill that bastard? Suddenly gas. And lightning. Jesus. That's a bit excessive. Nothing to see here. Okay, that's one down. Probably can return to Eben Huck. And I'll save a little bit of time on walking. Ah, okay. We'll go to the other assassination job. I'm interested in knowing where this is going. I still intend to do Kashyyyk next from the proper planet. Another fight.
Incoming fighters!
I still don't get what the point of those are. Okay, I'll try to do this quickly. We need to kill some kind of guy near the farms. Driving around in a speeder. I wish I had 4 speed, I could speed things up. It should be pretty much anyone who we encounter here, since everyone else has been killed. Hi, John. We'll go to the farms immediately. They mentioned farms, so I'm going to try them first. Speeders near farms. There's no farms on this map. Matala Grounds eventually has... It's not that one. It's Mandalorian speeder. I don't see anything here. Oh no, there's something there. Evidently a speeder. Zoolan speeder. This is the speeder of Zoolan Centaur, the Grand Slaver. Zoolan himself is nowhere inside. Okay. Set fragmentation mine on the speeder. Success. You set the fragmentation mine, then move far enough away so that you won't get caught in the blast when Zoolan shows up. Okay. No, it's one of these bastards. Oh god, I hate them. Grenade throwing bastard from Dark Forces. Prelude. Let's go. Loot, 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 loot. Very good. Mandalorian power shield. Okay, it's gonna turn to Ebon Hulk. We'll quickly go back to Manan. See where this is going. Seems like this is just the initial phase. Okay, we have 6,600 crits. Okay. We are going to go alone. We should be able to transit back, yes? No, because we left the planet. Couldn't agree with you more. I wish there was some kind of fast travel system, at least to the area of the of this planet you want to go. It's not like there's any fighting or any trouble here, so what's the point of making me run all this way? Zoolan Centaur is dead. Yeah, they know. They have agents keeping eye on us. Blaster developed exclusively for the use of those within our guild. So Genoharadan Blaster. Yeah, it was merely a test. 3 targets that the Genoharadan wants me to kill. And then we'll get full membership. Cellcast, Shapeshifter, and a Gamorrean. Okay, tell me about Worn Dasrod. Freelance Bounty Hunter. Very, very good. So he's a rogue assassin. He's on Tatooine. She's going after the Great Dragon. So she should be in the Doom Sea. Okay, any tips for this mission? Ooh, he has an assault droid close at hand. What about Rulan Prolik? Shapeshifter. Don't know if that's a natural ability or technology. Another assassin. Seems to me that these guys are just removing competition. So, any tips? How do I find someone who could look like anyone? He's on Kashyyyk. In the Shadowlands, that's in the entire planet of Kashyyyk is covered by giant trees, so most of the creatures never visit the actual planet surface. The Shadowland refers to that surface that's under all the trees. It's very dangerous. Okay, Ithora Gulnar. Con artist and a blackmailer. He's on Manan. He should be able to kill him now. We need contact by Twi'lek named Beck. Yeah, we met him on the swoop track. I think I can do it now because I'm the champion. Why would Beck set up a meeting between us? Merchant of rare antiques. We need to pretend that we represent a buyer interested in something that he's selling. Anything else? Yeah, these are dangerous assignments. Yeah, I want the reward from killing the other guy. Orgal is dead.
Agi inko tune kuna muri ra tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Hey, what's the reward? Poisoned vibroblade. I don't think their others is upgradable, but they are good weapons on their own. I'll be back. I do want to check those items though. There was the Genoharadan Poison Blade, 5 to 15. Poison, mild damage. Mild damage. DC 15, attack modifier plus 3. So it isn't a good blade. Yeah, nothing bad to say about that. About the Genoharadan Blaster. Seems like a +1 blaster with attack modifier of +5. It's a very accurate blaster pistol. It's another slave weapon. I don't. Where were the group races? Let's see if we can take out one of them right at the start. Also could collect his reward while we're here. Swoop there. We could visit the droid shop here, see if there's any upgrades for HK-47. We might as well visit it first. It's very likely going to be a fight soon, so... Okay, what do you have? Droid, heavy plating 2, and that's pretty much it.
What? What?
Look at the inventory. Heavy plating 3, it's not all that much better, and I don't think we can use it yet. We have this. Nothing really good. If we're going to buy something for HK, it's something that increases dexterity, or that is it Verpine or Paraquin shield. It's a basic shield that will never run out of recharges, so it's an infinite shield you can have on him.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando
I think this is the guy we need to talk to.
Moga shampongpa. Bolawan na chikni. Bamul nislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best.
We need to meet with Ithora Cooler. Can you set it up?
Tongay tuam Gigi yumalit pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunk walyagando de nago chuchut. Kachi chuay thaudonga.
He's somewhat skeptical
Chilo mulra de nebobo.
to deal with senator type characters and not a racer. What? Again with these silly threats, okay. I represent an anonymous buyer from Coruscant.
Kachichu ay thaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulira chikun.
So what now?
Rundi haudonga
It's not
kunong
convinced. Okay, we need to buy him off. Here's 500 credits to set up the meeting. That should prove I'm serious.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa.
Hopefully I can loot the money back from their corpses. Although, I'll loot them from war corpses just the same. Okay, we'll meet in some seat hangar. This is gonna be a fight. Hangars don't have security control, so you're free to fight in there. It's such a clear setup, so let's prepare to fight. Well, I do want to check one thing. How good are these weapons? 1 to 10 plus 2, 5 to 15 plus 3. I think this is better. So, Genoharadan poison blade it is.
What?
Now we have an extra sword if we need something. Not sure how good the HK is with a close range weapon. Yeah, this is probably the meeting.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay donga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa. Bolawan na chikni. Pamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tonghay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando tenago chuchut.
Just a reminder, the assault droid will start. We'll engage us immediately if we start to cause trouble.
Munka kun biskang bamulara.
Okay, let's go and see Itharak.
Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
Now I'm not going to waste time talking to these guys. I'm just here to kill you, Itharak.
Tunipudu! Rana no prata dunk no sercha! Ichua penki!
I don't think we can take out the assault droid fast, so...
What? This is what I live.
We need to kill something very fast before the insanity runs out. I don't want to fight against 3 of them. Okay. Itharak is next. God. Does this work on him? Not really. He isn't all that dangerous though.
This is what I live.
He has no weapon. There's a very annoying echo in this chamber. And he's going down. Assault robot. I think he has a... Don't have a blaster. He has a... What else is that? Disruptor. It's going down too. I think you can't block shots. This pad. Okay, someone has discovered that you are more than you claim to be. Watch your back, because you know Vic is too incompetent to watch it for you. True words, true words. Important level up for us. Powers. We could get insanity. What's the difference? The radius is larger. And that's about it. I'm not sure if this is worth it. It's basically the same thing. Is there something else we would want? Well, the better healing would certainly be welcome. Yeah, I'll take the healing. We're still light side. A little bit of murder never brings one to the dark side. We're doing it for a good cause. Yeah, transit back. Yes. Selection, go away. So, what kind of delicious loot are we getting from him? Yeah, we should get the Tatooine guy too. And then we'll go after Kashyyyk, so we can kill the last one there and come reclaim our reward. Utharak Guldar is dead. Genoharadan gloves.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kung king. Kimba no kong nik yota. Diska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winky smack toma.
Yeah. Good job, but you need to kill all three to be admitted. No. Yeah, I just went to check what the gloves do. Strength plus 4. Very nice gloves. You have a strength of 18 already. Plus 2, plus 4. I'm going to get dexterity plus 1, really. Okay, I'll take the demolitions. Yeah, plus 2 strength. No, I don't think I'll do. I'll keep what I have. I'll take the destabilizer gloves. We might want to replace HK or Candors at some point for whatever reason. So we want to spread those strength boosting items around to anyone who's going to be in the front line fold. So we're heading to Tatooine next. Yeah, then come here to claim our reward. Yeah, I don't have to pay any extra landing fees as long as I don't talk to the actual person responsible for the landing. So, an assault droid. Droid shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've handled droids before. I'm not sure HK is a great guy for this. Zalbar might be the one. I'm not sure how he feels about mergers though. No, this guy's still walking away. Goddamn, I'm fast. I went to other solar system, assassinated several dudes. He's like walked like 20 meters. Does Yukalaka have any good droid parts?
Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb.
Yeah, you've got a little hostile there, droid.
I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
So what's your extra stuff? Tell me what you got. We've dumped equipment here. Not interested in droid blading. I'm somewhat interested in the extra things. Yeah, nothing worthwhile. Advanced Sunray might be worthwhile though. Very hard, BC-20, that's very hard to resist. I'm just not gonna buy it. This is gonna take ages.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Ooh, free experience running there. Do we really need free experience? We're right at the edge of a level up. I mean, something like 1300. So we might even get a level up from just assassinating the guy if we take out these 4. Heading right for us. Ooh, we're gonna level up from these. 500 piece.
At its best.
One more should do it. I think that's the XP calculated here. It's not split between all the guys, it's what everyone earns. So one more should be a level up.
That'll show you.
Oh, it's poison. That didn't take much, no.
Die!
Here's a level up. Ooh, more strength. Skills, hit injury. Okay. I'll take implant level 3. Ooh, a precious feat. We have to be very careful what we take. Let's take the rapid fire. I'm not sure he'll use it, but there's not a lot of negatives to using a power blast. But there's great negatives to using the rapid shot at the moment. We can cut that in half by taking the extra feet.
Yes?
Yep, let's go. One assassination coming up. The loot is too good really to ignore these. And we are helping the public with this. Possibly at least. Whatever it takes to win the war. Okay, look out for a druid. Assault droid. Isn't here really? I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Well, there's other dunes see this still. So we can go there and take a peek. It's a droid. Looks like a droid. Born's assault droid. Continue. It's going down pretty fast. The droid is now active. If a fight breaks out, its programming will now instruct it to come to your aid. No. Ooh, this is cheap. We'll optimize its weaponry, targeting system, activate shields, and program droid to seek out and attack. Born thus rod. It only costs us 4 parts. That's not one of these piggies. I'm going to enjoy killing you, Born. I've reprogrammed your droid, Born. Yeah, it'll take more than me and the droid, that's why we have 2 extra guys after that. Glad you're here to notice these things. Just enjoy the ride. It's really extremely dangerous. What the fudge are you two doing? Jesus Christ, do I have to babysit you? Yeah, now we're putting decent damage on him. Oh, few credits and a data pad. I'm assuming those data pads will tell us what's really going on at some point. There is a message on this datapad, though it is unclear if Warren meant to send it to someone or if someone sent it to him. The guild is restless. Genoharadan agents are hunting. Soon they will come for me and possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. What am I going to do with the droid? Return to Ibn Ha. Let's go take our reward. Even the previous reward was very good. It was for the strength. So this is not something crappy. We haven't received anything bad so far. Oh crap.
Incoming fighters!
A couple of survived. There it is. Loot, 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 loot. Okay, what is it? We already have a blaster, a melee weapon, and a glove. Ooh, it's probably either a belt or a armor. That would make sense. They must have some kind of uniforms, or well, not uniforms exactly, but certainly they must have armor developed. Oh, well, it might be an improvement for me, and it's nice to have a sort of a, at least a good solid armor as a in reserve if we need to use other people from time to time. We can't have the 10,000 credit armors on all the guys. Someone has to go for the cheaper ones. And if we can get a good free one, that would be great.
Uchua Penki, Tangi Mamaji,
Born Dasrad is dead.
Chiwi Aita Ka Tong Chicha.
Genoharadan stealth unit. Okay, it's a bell. It's useless to us at least. Well, it might have other bonuses. That's bonuses. If it just has stealth bonuses, yeah, it's useless. I'll be back. Well, we did get 1000 experience. Stealth plus 8, yeah, it's totally useless to us. So boo on you. I'm not sure if stealth is useful in this game at all. Absolutely no idea. It's because of the stealth system is copied from D&D. It allows you to do sudden strikes, very powerful ones, avoid detection. But once you committed to the fight, you can't just go back to stealth anymore. That's it. You had your one shot, and that's it. Maybe if you put it on your main character and sort of let other people fight and pick your targets and remove a critical component from the enemy. Basically, critical strikes from stealth. So a massive amount of damage, maybe a group of attacks, and from an initial strike, basically wipe out an enemy. So where are we going to? Kashyyyk. 5.
Incoming fighters!
We escape. Is that all? Is that all we need to do? Who we want to take here? I don't know, but I think I'll cut here. We killed a lot of guys there, and it took its time. So, do we take Zalbar or not? That's, I guess, the question here. I don't want to take him. It's not a bad idea to take him, but I don't want to hear the Wookiee howling when he tries to talk something. I bet I'll have to listen to more than my share of it here anyway. But yeah, it's one of the most annoying sounds you have to listen to. It's not bad for a few quick sort of replies, I guess, but in a system like this where you have to listen to dialogue, it can really get on your nerves. I do want to do one thing before going here. I just recalled it. How much money do we have? 6,000, that has to be enough. We'll go to Korriban. I want to... We purchased level 3 implant ability on Kendris, but we don't really have a level 3 implant to give him. And I seem to recall there being one on sale here. It was a regeneration implant. Since he has an armor at the moment that is basically giving him immunity from criticals, I need to change the implant to something else. So extra regeneration on a guy who already has a decent regeneration rate will be fine. We probably don't have to heal him at all at the moment. Unless we face some really dangerous enemies. I just don't recall who is selling the implant. Oops. Okay, show the merchandise. Okay, the implant isn't here. Who the hell has the implant?
What?
I suppose you've heard about the destruction of Taurus, yes? Awful business, that. Zerka lost a fortune there. Not that the Sith care. You certainly can. Allow me to punch up our stock.
There's certainly interesting items here, even if there isn't the implant. Yeah, C3 generate wall. No, we can't afford it. 8,500. Jeebus. 8,500. Yeah, screw that. Screw that.
What?
We can buy it some other time. I just don't want to sell stuff here. There's probably, if I'm not mistaken, there's still a good amount of very expensive stuff to come on sale. So we're gonna need tens of thousands of credits to acquire all of them. What the hell is the bastard? So the extra regeneration, very useful. I'll probably, very likely get it at some point. This just isn't going to be the point. So on the Kashyyyk. Oh look, maybe another space bubble. Maybe they'll get me this time.
Incoming fighters!
About 3 escape each time. You can do. Come on, take your medicine. Maybe next time. They were so close. Maybe next time.